everyone. I've got an amazing little book that I've bought. I picked this up a couple of weeks ago when I was shopping. It's called Life's Little Instruction Book, and the angels guided me to get this and to use it as a bit of a divination tool, because there's a lot of different things in here and there's like a page with something on, and I thought it'd be a really good idea to ask the angels what to talk about so I can use this book to do videos. How ace is that? So angels, what would you like me to talk about today, please? Can you guide me? What would you like me to talk about today, please? There we go. Okay. So it says life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. How amazing is that? So this is saying that you don't have to have the answers to everything. You know, we all go through problems and we all go through, you know, curveballs and stresses and strains and twists and turns and all these things. And you don't have to have the answer to everything. You just have to enjoy the experience. You just have to enjoy the journey. You just have to know that everything happens for a reason and that things are always happening for your higher good no matter what, because the Creator always has the bigger picture in mind. So whenever you're going through something big, just try and take a step back and come back into the present moment, and to know that you are safe and that you are loved, and that everything on your journey is teaching you the right skills, the right lessons to honour your soul, to help you to become the best version of yourself that you're meant to be. And you hear all the great teachers talking about this, how to become your greatest version. And that's really why we're here. We're here to walk the way that Jesus walked the earth, with love and compassion and understanding and kindness, no matter what's going on around you. So it's about getting yourself to a place of peace, no matter what external things are going on. Because, you know, it doesn't really matter what people think of you, because their perception of you is based on their reality and what's happening in their lives. Have you ever noticed that if you're in a down day or you're feeling depressed or stressed over something, no matter how nice a person's been to you, you still can't accept that niceness in, or you still have something to complain about, or you still lash out at them for some reason, and that's because it's your reality and not theirs. So whatever is happening in your reality is creating your reality, and it's affecting things within and around you as well. So when you're in a really happy place, and I've been there so many times where I've been in a real happy state of mind, and I've been around negative people, and no matter how I try and build them back up, they just do not want to know. And that's because they're in their reality and their way of thinking. So it wouldn't matter if at that moment someone handed them some gold bars, you know, they'd still see something negative in them. So you have to really put your own peace, your own heart, your own space first, you know. You have to really focus on yourself a bit more and have self-love and self-understanding of these things. That at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what is happening with other people or external circumstances, that you can make your own joy and your own love and your own happiness no matter what, because you always attract what you're vibrating. So if you're vibrating happiness, then you'll attract happiness in. If you're vibrating negativity, you'll attract negativity in. And you'll find that the happier you are and the more you raise your vibration, and the more you raise yourself up and rise up, you won't be around these negative people. They'll just wither out of the way, you know. And I always say to my friends, you know, you can always tell where you are. You can always tell what vibration you're operating on by the things that are coming into your life. So if all of a sudden negative people aren't around you that usually are or were, then you know that you've raised your vibration higher, because they're not coming into your radar. And this is how things work, you know. You have to be switched on with these things. So it says, life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. So we need to just live in the now. We have to live more in the moment and enjoy and explore the present moment, because that's where the power is. The power is in the now. Fear means false experiences appearing real, and fear is created by the ego, and it creates fear of the future. The future hasn't happened yet. It isn't real. The past we can't change. We fear the past because we go into guilt mode or stress or worry about what we could change, how we could have done things differently, and the past is gone. So we have to release the past. It doesn't exist anymore. We have to release the future because it hasn't happened yet. The only place we have power is in the present moment, in the moment, in the now. The now is where the power is, and that's where we are always safe no matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what's happening 5 minutes in the future, or what's happening next week, or what if, because the ego always creates fear with what if scenarios. What if this happens? What if that doesn't happen? What if I don't have enough money? What if that person this? What if that situation that? It's all fear, it's all illusion. 90% of the things we worry about never manifest, they never happen. So we have to stay in the now, and in the now, the higher self says, well, so what? So when your ego says, well, what if this happens? Your higher self says, well, so what? What's the worst that can possibly happen? Are you safe now? Yes, you are. Well, that's a blessing in itself. So the next time you go into fear mode, bring yourself back into the present moment with breath and by knowing that you are safe right now. So life is a reality to be experienced. So enjoy your life. Enjoy everything that you're doing. When you're sitting down eating a meal, savour the taste. Savour the experience. When you're talking to a person, put your phone away and focus on that person and give them time and attention. You know, think about what you're doing right now. Actually notice the trees and the leaves and the wind and the weather and things in the now instead of worrying about tomorrow. How many people do you see walking down the street on the phone, that busy on the phone, they don't even see the people walking past them? What if the universe had set up a meeting with you and the love of your life? That you were to walk past each other, but you were too busy on your phones that you never even noticed each other. These are magical things the universe conspires to make to happen, but our ego creates all these false experiences appearing real that make us doubt things and create things that shouldn't be there in the first place. It's all illusion. So this is a great place to open it up at, because it says life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. So to enjoy every experience that you go through in your life. It really is a gift, this life, where it's a lesson. We're all in the school of life. We're here to learn and grow. So try and enjoy it a little bit more. And when you wake up, say thank you. Be grateful for another day. When you go to bed, think of all the good things that have happened during your day, and you'll have a better day the next day and the next day and the next day. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.